Alright, welcome back folks. We are picking up where we left off last week. This is more of Endless Space 2, continuing with the Vaulters. From what I remember at the end of last session, we had just gotten into a conflict with Horatio, who's off to the east. And they declared war on me, although I was chasing away their colony ships and blockading all the outposts that they tried to set up, so it's not shocking that they decided they wanted to come after me. I have not been a very good neighbor, let's be honest. Also, I was thinking about going after them anyway because they have more of the resource that I am looking for, which is this, the adamantium. So that was also what we were looking for as well. So we have our militaries over here ready to go. The Argosy needs 7 more turns before it can colonize a planet. This is going to be the next one we grab, this system here, largely because it has more ionic crystals, a lot more ionic crystals actually, which we're going to use in our next system development plan, and then the orichalcics, also something that we need. So we continue to be desperately in need of more adamantium because it is in our system development plan. Yeah, here. We have it in our system development plan, and of course we also need it for a whole bunch of infrastructure stuff. Hey there, welcome. We're just getting started with today's session. Also, still have a ton of Jadonics, which is kind of interesting. How much Jadonics would it cost to... It would cost 100 if we wanted to make this. It wouldn't do that much for a system, though. Plus 60 is not terribly relevant. But like, I think our next system development plan, it 100% is going to have this, because we have lots of this, and that would be really cool. And then... this would cost too much. We might have this as well if we can start getting more of the purple resource, orichalcics. Just 5% more of everything. It's not bad. Not bad. What does this one do? 150. This would be great too, but I don't have any of this resource. Roof. And then we also want to see, we might have some of these resources as well. I would love it if the protospores were a resource that I had. So we have not, we haven't quite gotten the tech for that yet. What are we actually researching right now? Oh, we're researching some military stuff, that's right. We were in a situation where my planets had enough to build, so I was knocking out the next generation of military tech, so that my ships, when they come out, will be a higher experience level. So the next thing we did, we actually did get the that's right, a lot of my planets were terraforming, because they just picked up the terraforming. So we need this to be able to see the next level of curiosities, so that we can then see what the final resources are. So we'll probably try to pick this up soonish as well. The Dark Matter Institute's not very relevant because you can only build it once per empire, but I'll probably build it somewhere. And then that's most of the stuff I need at this tier of technology. Like, this is nice to get for movement speed, but it's not critical. This is, again, nice to have, but not critical either. So... yeah, we'll see. I have more priorities elsewhere. We're also trying to build more trading companies, too. Marked as a target for pirates. So I have a couple of my new ships here. These slugs are my current, like, state-of-the-art ship, but I should be able to do better long-term there as well. Once I can, I'd like to get the cruiser, or carrier technology, whatever it's called. This one lets you build the humongous carriers. Although, once again, I don't know if I have enough adamantium to build them. We'll see. Okay, let's continue. And and this is our long-term quest. We need Opbot to hit level 10. What level is he right now? He's level 9, okay. So we're not too far off from being able to send him over here. And then we'll probably try to pick up this system, too. So we actually are going to have a lot of the purple resource. We'll have 1, 2... 3, and if we take over this, 4. So it's looking more and more likely that the purple resource is going to be in our next system development plan, because this is not bad at all to get 5% more of all this stuff. So it'd be this, and then ionic crystals, and then we'll have to figure out something else. We'll figure out something. Okay. So we have not really seen the core of Horatio's fleet yet, so hopefully... am I being blockaded? What is this? Are these pirate ships? Okay. Well, fortunately we have our own ships right here. Okay, yeah. One of my trade routes is being blocked, although apparently it has already ended and they are already running. Okay, well, they're headed to this system, so let's go intercept them there. Apparently we're being blockaded, and the blockade has already ended because the AI moves on your turn in this game. I'm glad you enjoy the some of the strategy stuff as well. All right, so we maxed out on 3 planets. Goplasia, Zios, Redwoods all have max pop. Wow, Redwoods is already max pop. I know I was importing population here pretty quickly, but geez, okay. Wow, that was fast. Okay. This planet's already up to 800 industry per turn. Okay, so we need to now fill out the pop on some of our other planets. So who is not maxed out? Zarak, I assume, is not, but it's basically is. It's like 1 turn away. Which of our planets are not maxed out on population? We have some colonies that are new, don't we? Oh yeah, and Zias is about to build a wonder for us. Okay. Academy, how about this one? Academy needs some pop. So Goplasia, send to, yeah, Academy. With warp gates, they can all, it doesn't matter where we send them to, they all get there instantly. Okay, so that'll take care of that. How close is Libra to maxing out? Fairly, actually, it still needs a little bit more help. So Zios, you go to Libra, because you also regrow pop in 1 turn. And then we have Poverty Point and Stubborn and Arga. Now, Arga and Stubborn do not have portals yet. So, but Poverty, I guess we send a Poverty Point then for right now. At some point, just every planet's going to be maxed out on pop. But that's one reason why my overall score has gone up like a lot, is these planets have been growing population at an insane rate. Okay. All right, Stubborn finished some very basic infrastructure. We do want to get a portal up here. Why don't we do that while I'm thinking about it for the mobility? Also need to colonize this other planet too. Actually, Stubborn would benefit from more pop. Maybe I'll start shifting pop there. And Arga. Yeah, these new planets probably would benefit from having portals, but I want to get the production up. Let's get this first. Even though it will not increase production by very much, only increase it by 20, that's still something. Alright. So we can't add any more system development. Everything's kind of maxed out there for right now. Alright. So I guess we're just kind of chilling right now. These planets need to start building. I would like to start building more military because I am in a hot war with Horatio, and I guess also since they're in an alliance with the Riftborn, who are, where are the Riftborn anyway? Over here. So I guess technically I could see ships from over here too. I really should build some more military. Do I have the tech for the other type of ship? No, I don't have the tech for this medium ship, which I probably need to get. Maybe after we finish with the current stuff, just so I can build not just this. So like these are the attacker class ships. You do want some of the defender class ships too. They are technically called Hunter and Coordinator. You do want some of these because in a fight, these ships will like serve as a taunt. You basically have to shoot at these ships first before you can shoot at the attacker ships. So you want some of them just to soak up damage in fights. So it's very useful to have them. I actually did not know that until I read online because nothing in the game tells you that. All right, we built a wonder here. Very nice one, in fact. It increased, made all of our tech costs cheaper. All right, this thing has apparently reached level 17. At this point, it doesn't really matter what promotions we give because this thing is like already has all the promotions. It's on Zios doing governor things. Apparently, we're at 0 turns now to finish this. Might as well queue up something else. Let's go ahead and queue up this tech then. So we'll actually get both of these techs next turn. Oh, it's because the wonder finished and it cheapened the cost of that tech. Alright, Goplasia, Ziast, and Redwoods all maxed out in pop again. They can just all send to their respective worlds. So then all these other planets instantly gained in population. Poverty Point might drop back into starvation again, but actually I think this is going to max out Poverty Point on population, so we won't even be able to send after that. Alright, Go Placia. We finished a research building. Oh yeah, I wanted to put this on my best production world, the Mavro Skunk Worlds. Is that the home? It's actually Ziost is my best production world. And I don't think Ziost has even done terraforming yet. No. Ziost actually has a lot of terraforming. Maybe that's an argument for not putting this in Ziost, because it's going to have to spend so much time terraforming. Yeah, probably don't want to put this there then, because this gives you 200 additional XP. Yeah, at the moment there's nothing else to build here except terraforming, so we can either build more military, or we can just rely on, we can just focus on terraforming for the moment. Let's focus on terraforming. We'll be greedy and we'll just go for more terraforming at the moment. So we can turn you into jungle. And then this needs to go to, this can go to forest. Actually, let's do that. That's actually a better terraforming. Yeah, the forest is better for production, which is what I'm looking for here. And we'll try to get this built soon too, but let's finish terraforming here first. Until I actually see enemy ships, I can stall for the time being. Okay. So Ziost does want this. It also wants this. It also wants this. It's already making 1,200 beakers, and I don't even have like the big science buildings yet. But I want to terraform because once I terraform, I can grow population. It's kind of capped on population growth right now, so let's do that. And we can do this and still finish this in 2 turns. Oh, so Libra was building ships. Yeah, this planet doesn't really have a lot to do in terms of terraforming. It's kind of a weaker planet. And it doesn't have much in the way of infrastructure. It doesn't have like a lot of science output, so I'm fine to have this planet just continue pumping ships for the time being. Just give me a few more of these. There's a pirate, random pirate just running around down there. Well, why don't you just go join up with your buddies over here, and we'll deal with this, whatever this is, as it arrives. So we can currently stack 21 command points together. Yeah, I'll have this planet just do some shipbuilding, and then once I'm done terraforming, we can kind of go for the jugular with these planets here. Alright. Zarak built fabrication license. This is a research place. Now we can terraform this into... I could do forest or Terran, it doesn't really matter. But I think I'll go Terran because it's slightly better for science. I don't anticipate a lot of shipbuilding here. That's more of like a good planet, but more of like a backline planet. Okay, so we built the system development plan here on Academy. And I think the other thing I was doing was trying to terraform these into jungle planets. This one's already aired, so this one can go to jungle. There we go. As I said, I have a lot of terraforming to do right now. And, redwoods, okay. So, like, this system's so good it doesn't even really need terraforming. Like, this can go to Atoll, which is slightly better. It loses being a hot world, but that's okay. And, like, this can eventually go monsoon to forest. But, yeah, I was just gonna skip AI labor here because I don't think I'm gonna have any hot or sterile planets left over. Doesn't need more food, it's already growing 1 pop every single turn. So let's knock out this for 40% more science. And then we'll go from there. We also need to do more with the trade companies because we are not looking great in terms of dust income, and the trade companies will help with that. New tactics slot available. Okay, we'll have to adjust that soon. So we got 2 techs. Battle at Academy. Okay, just against pirates. These are small ships. These slugs want to be at short range, so turtle's good for them. Let's see if they run. They probably will. No, they didn't run. Okay, well, these little ships are going to get absolutely annihilated. Get a chance to see a battle. Now, one cool thing about this planet is in the background you actually get to see, in this system, you actually get to see the Academy system in the background there. This is a unique planet, so you get to see this, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so where are the actual ships? Okay. Here's my ships. Wait a minute. Let's. Oh, there we go. Okay. Look at the direction that the green lasers are or blue lasers are flying out at. So yeah, they are torching this poor little ship. It wasn't much of a fight. I mean, my ships have 17,000 HP. They had like 2,000, and we had like 10 times the offensive firepower, and quadruple the hit points. As I said, not much of a fight. But hey, we got 12 XP. That's something. Okay. A lot of population growth. So Poverty Point maxed out. Zarak also maxed out. Zyos did not, but Redwoods can send to someone else now, and Goplacia can. So at Redwoods, let's send to... Stubborn just finished its portal. Let's send there. Okay. I wonder why this showed up here. Oh, because we finished the Arctic terraforming on Zyos. That's why that appeared. Alright, Poverty Point. Getting a little more production. Poverty Point needs terraforming very badly. We wanted to get some more production going. Let's knock out these very cheap infrastructure things first. How much does it take to terraform, like, this barren planet? 4 turns. How about to terraform Arctic into something that doesn't suck? 7 turns. Well, we'll work on that down the road. We have so much infrastructure to build here, because it's Poverty Point. Alright, meanwhile, over here, let's at least colonize this planet so we can put pop there if needed. But Stubborn actually will... This is actually... It is one good planet. This planet here, this ocean world's a good planet. The other 2 planets are terrible, but if we can fill up that one good planet with population, that'll help. Let's do the portal here as well. I want to have portals on all my worlds. Okay, so we got the ship. This allows us to develop defender ships. Now I want to finish filling this out. Again, I already have more stuff than my planets can build, so I don't need to worry too much about that. But I would like to pick up, let's see, this is... Support module for energy ships. This is for projectile damage. I think I'm using projectiles right now, but this I would like to have 100 plus initial XP on ships on fleets. That's really good. And then I think the other one I want is this, because I want this tactic, Needs of the Many. Is that it, or is it this one over here? No, it's this one, Evasive Maneuvers, because I actually have adamantium free that I could use for this. I do not have spare adamantium. I do have spare antimatter. I think I said that backwards. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick this up. And then we'll pick this up, and then that'll unlock all of this. But the other thing we can do is we can design a defensive ship. So let's get rid of this. AI designs I don't care about. Okay. This will be our tank class ship. So we don't really care about weapons, we just want this ship to soak up as much damage as possible. Support ship modules, okay. Or no, defensive modules. Oh, I don't actually let's wait until that tech is done and then we'll design the ship. But in that case, I'll research this first, because we can get good shielding. Okay. Just research it in the opposite order then. Yeah, so far I have not seen any of those enemy ships flying around. Wait, oh, I have another slug over there. Okay. Filling up these planets with population quickly, aren't we? So Redwoods and Zyos are the only ones that are maxed out this turn. There we go. Goplacia actually did terraforming, so it did not max out that turn. Alright, how many more turns until the Argosy can colonize again? It's only 3 turns, so I want this to start moving down there now. Might as well get us started. Okay. Why does it show 2 ships here? Interesting. Looks like it's showing it in 2 different places, but oh well. Alright. This person, is this the fleet commander? No. This is at poverty points. This guy's at poverty points. Okay. I just give a promotion that adds a little bit more production here. Alright, anyway, so this is the home system. We're able to terraform into a forest. That has to go through monsoon first. We'll turn you into a jungle. Yeah, it's pretty much just terraforming I have to do here, just to get the planet to a larger size. So like this can go to jungle. I'll probably stop. I might go from jungle to atoll. We'll see. The steppes planet has first to go to monsoon, and then from monsoon it can go to forest, and then we're pretty much done. So this planet will be. This planet should get the Mavros skunkworks because it's going to be done with terraforming much sooner. Is that a Riftborn outpost? Ooh, good question. Oh, you are right. That's not what we want to see. Definitely don't want to see that. Let's go take care of that. Thank you for spotting that. We can get there next turn, thanks to the power of portals. I'll put my other ships over here, so I have something here on the front lines, just in case something would pop up over here. Alright, now I wanted to build something that takes 1 turn here, because I wanted to start building the new ship next turn. Well, I guess none of this is a 1 turn thing. Well, you can start. Actually, that takes longer than 1 turn. Here, just do that, and that'll eat up your turn. Okay. So Zyos got the big science booster, 40% additional science. Now it needs to do this. Or wait, I wanted to continue terraforming. So we have 1 forest, Arctic, and a whole bunch of steppes worlds. There we go. Have fun with that. More steppe planets. The problem is to go from steppes to forest, you have to first do monsoon, which takes, and then it takes a while, because going to monsoon basically does like nothing, and it's expensive, but then monsoon takes you to forest. I believe every single planet here is going to be a forest eventually. But, like, this is +4 per pop on fertile, and these are fertile, and they'll all be fertile. So it'll be, you know, this planet's going to have like 45 pop, and every single one is going to be the +4 on fertile. So yeah. Zyos is going to be pretty amazing down the road. It's already an awesome system, and it's just getting stronger. We also might want to consider, let's do this. Let's build a trade company headquarters, because then we can build the trade company subsidiaries here, and it only takes 1 turn. I realize I'm not really fighting anyone at the moment. Oh, and we also are getting close to being able to do another system development program. Either that, or we could build the improvement that costs that. Fabrication license. Also something I might want to build somewhere. But I think all the planets that want fabrication licenses already have them. Except maybe Poverty Point. I know I built a fabrication license at Academy and Libra. So who still needs to get... So Libra is the one that... Okay, Libra we should do the... we should do the system upgrade at Libra next turn. I'll finally have enough adamantium to pay for that. Alright, we'll check that out. Hero available for recruitment. They're all military heroes. Interesting. Interesting. They're all guardians as well. So I guess this could be another fleet person. It's just I get bored of moving multiple fleet people around. Sure, we'll take you. Don't know quite what to do with you. If you have any resource promotions, that would be useful. I could have investigated that, but like I have so many heroes already. Yeah, and unsurprisingly, you don't really have anything that helps with resources. We'll figure out somewhere to send you.
Your offensiveness drives Horatio to
Yeah, we're
anger
already at
and
war. Like, no duh. Alright, anyway, so Opbot has reached level 10, so he's in Redwoods right now, so we need to go have him finish that quest. And then he can go back again in 10 turns. Alright, this is fine. Alright, so we gotta do a lot of fiddling with heroes. This one's on my home system. Yeah, this is on my home world, so we're going at this. Plus 16% dust, food, and production. There we go. That actually kind of solved my dust problems in and of itself. Alright, while we're on the subject of heroes, so we need to take Opbot, unassigned from Redwoods, unfortunately. Create fleet. Oh, and we want him to be on Ariga, because that's the closest. Now we want to adjust his... We mostly just want him to have additional movement speed. I want to say, okay, we can definitely do better than that. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I just want him to get over there quickly. Ooh, excuse me. 16 movement, that should do it. Okay. So he's right here. The quest was send him over to this planet here. With 16 move, he should get there quickly. Alright. We actually even got an achievement for the game, not for this. So we finished the Vaulter's quest. The great Ori has ticked on, revealing its mechanisms grudgingly. Finally, after all these centuries of running and seeking, we can finally stop and think. We've learned the fate of our kin, come to grips with our past, flushed the demons out of our dream. And I found a place in the galaxy for my people, and been reunited with a daughter who I was so sure had become part of the Ori. Orrery. The Vultures are reinvited and reinvigorated. There's a galaxy out there to be explored and controlled, and beyond that, uncountable other galaxies. Forward, Vultures, beyond the star. So the reward is our population has changed, and I believe we got this system as well. Yeah. So we have Ariga and Ariga 2.0. That's very confusing. We're going to have to rename this system. But now our population has changed. So the Vultures have now become... Didn't they... It hasn't popped up yet. Where's the population screen? I thought that we were supposed to change into this. Is this a new population type? I thought all the Vultures became this. Foundlings. Oh well. I thought that they all turned into that. Maybe not. Anyway, we still don't have any other laws I would prefer to run over what I have right now. You actually have the militarists in power right now. That's actually kind of nice if you have another home system. Anyway. Probably because we've been building these. Alright, well, we got another system. We're actually at 10 out of 10. Current number of colonized star systems. So this system we need to... this is actually a pretty good system. And by that I mean like a very good system. We need to rename this to something else. I can't have Ariga and Ariga 2.0. That's going to be way too confusing. And this system, yeah, this one also has Oricall kicks as well. And more antimatter. I actually am like drowning in antimatter. I don't need more of this. Quest. It's our quest reward. Okay. So we would like to... we need to pump up. We need to first do our system development plan, and then we need to start importing pop here. Unfortunately, we don't have a portal, though, so we can't get them in too quickly, but... How much does it take to build a portal here? 17 turns. Alright, we don't have enough production for that just yet. Then again, if I send pop to... Maybe... well, we should pump up Stubborn and Ariga first, and then after that we can look to get some pop in here. Anyway, so you can just hang out here, Opbot. We'll decommission you and send you back to be a governor soonish, but you were able to get us another planet, and that's not bad. So we have mostly gotten control of this part of the galaxy now. We have established pretty firm control over here. Alright, anyway. we can lose the movement points. Oh, the Gravers, okay. Well, we can chase these guys off. There's no need to watch that. They'll run. Then they'll complain, and then they'll complain a second time.
Our purpose is to
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I thought they ran? How are they back in this system again? Whatever. Alright, so this will be destroyed next turn, which is what we wanted. And then the Argosy can colonize this. There we go. Why does it still look like there's a ship there? Whatever. So then we'll be able to colonize that. Alright, all 3 of my named planets have maxed out in pop again. So we will continue sending to other planets to max them out. Oh, we actually have some enemy ships incoming. Let's sign these ships. I have a medium and a small. Well, we have 4 mediums here, so we should be able to tear that apart pretty easily. Anyway, here I'm going to do the next system development upgrade. That does mean I'm stopping shipbuilding, but again, I think what I have right now will take care of these guys. I'm just not looking to go on the offensive at right this moment. I'm trying to do my terraforming. Once that's done, we can start working on it. Alright, so Academy now is a 2nd jungle planet. So how about a 3rd jungle planet? So we have to go to Arid. I wish I could remove the bad effects. I think eventually I can remove these bad anomalies or neutralize the negative effects. Anyway, so this system only has 3 planets, but it can be pretty strong. We'll terraform this to Arid, and then we'll go to jungle. And then this will be a planet with 3 jungle planets. System with 3 jungle planets. Anyway, so Poverty Point, not a good system. There's a reason why we called it Poverty Point. Let's get a trade subsidiary down here. Just because that's a long way from everything else, so the trade will be worth more. Redwood's built a trade company headquarters. Cool. Let's knock this out now. Because all of these planets are fertile. Actually, this one's not, but we'll have to terraform this. All the others are. So, like, we're just kind of chilling here, just kind of increasing our research. It's actually been going up by a lot each turn. Stubborn finally colonized its 3rd planet. Okay. We're definitely filling up this planet with more people. We should do the cheap farming thing, because otherwise we're going to outpace our food supply. And then after that, probably this. Actually, no, this one after that. We already have all the production things. Yeah. And Arga finished a portal. Okay, good. Definitely not ready to go terraforming here just yet. We need to increase production. So let's do this, and probably this afterwards, just to get the production up. We'll be importing more population to help that system out soonish. Okay. Oh, we need to pick our tech. Okay. And I still have that hero to assign. That's right. Okay, so the last tech I wanted was this one. And then we'll have our military stuff lined up. And then maybe we'll go for the thing that lets us see more curiosities. But I have this hero that I'm not doing anything with. So what's my best system that doesn't have a hero? Okay, Redwoods is going to have someone. You can put this guy in Academy, I suppose. Sure, why not? Again, this person's intended to be someone to go attack, like be a fleet commander, but I already have someone doing that, and it's just too much micromanagement to move multiple heroes with multiple fleets around. So I'm just going to assign you to, what did I say? Academy. And let's give you your promotions. I said let's give you your promotions. And I don't think we need the food one. We'll just do this for right now. This doesn't do a whole lot, but better than nothing. Alright. So we should have a battle over here at Redwoods. I suspect they're just going to run, but we'll see. There is a 50% chance of creating a major political crisis. Okay. That's annoying. Well, that's also 20 turns from now. Anyway, so Goplastia and Zyos both gain pop, but look, now they're, because of terraforming. Wait, getting attacked by another AI as well? We're at war with 3 of the 4 AIs, and the one we're not at war with is the Cravers? Okay. Not worried about these guys attacking me. They're the weakest in the galaxy by a wide margin. Look at their score. It's 474. That's like a third of our score. And they're behind Horatio, so it's not likely we're going to see them. Wait, did they just move? Oh, did I forget to? No, I forgot to turn on the guard action, so they just moved right through. That's too bad. That was sloppy of me. Anyway, the good news is that we successfully got rid of that outpost. These guys can't retreat again. They'll just die. They'll complain again. I'm surprised they didn't pop up complaining. Alright, so we could pay 3,000 dust to set up this colony this turn, but we can just wait another turn. Oh, we can create a portal? Interesting. Huh. I didn't know that the Argosy could do that. Interesting. Cool. An ability I didn't know that they had. So the later you go in the game, the more planets you have to manage. It can start to get slightly tedious at times, but as I said, there's a reason why I play on small maps. Okay, so jungle, forest. We finished terraforming the forest. So next up, we now want to turn this one into a forest as well. And we have additional pop to grow because I have up to 600 food per turn. Alright, anyway, and Zyos got one of these. Alright, so right now we have a forest and 4 step worlds. Want to terraform the best planets first. This appears to be the best one. Oh, we should probably do this first, actually. Because all of these are going to be fertile, but we might as well knock this out. Well, no, I want to keep them growing, so let's do the terraforming first. Cannot quite do this in one turn. It takes 2 turns. Because we're at 1,000 production and this is 2,000, so it's going to take 4 turns for each of these. So that's 16 turns. 4 turns, 4 turns, 4 turns, 4 turns. Maybe slightly less with overflow. Meanwhile, this world up here, this is our northern setup. Let's do this. Get the additional science, and then we'll go back to terraforming these last 2. Turn them all into Terran planets. Academy is going to 3 jungles. It'll be done with its terraforming after this. Again, I can turn the jungle into atoll, but then they stop being a hot planet, and so I lose some of the production. I lose the +5 production per pop, which I don't want to lose. Because that's a that's a world that's all production. It's not it's like not research and dust, it's all production. Okay. Meanwhile, poverty point, we want to start terraforming these planets into stuff that isn't horrible. So we can, how bad is the aurora waves? Not too bad, just -2. All right, -2, excuse me, -2 science. Okay, so we'll start with this. This is a 6-turn thing, but the planet is vastly better in every way. I guess it has slightly less science, but even that can be overcome eventually. All right, quested its level 2 modernization. So this would be temperament for, okay, this would be +30 production, so let's do that. And then I might go for the portal after that because I want to be able to start popping people in via portal. And it looks like it's all scientists and militarists right now. So as far as my heroes go, this person being a militarist is actually not terrible because if the militarist party is in power, then like stuff like this, see how it says unsenated political leader, that would actually factor in. Like I would actually get that benefit. So I should be looking for stuff that has that. Although this appears to be the only one at the moment that has that. Yeah, this person does not have much. This would be good though, +25% capacity, manpower capacity. That would actually be pretty good. So we should go for that down the road. Anyway. By the way, if anyone wants a name for this system, feel free to suggest it, because we're about to colonize it on this upcoming turn. Alright, so now we have the last level of military. So we get more command points, which is really nice. Also get the chance to build slightly better generic weapons. There's our free colonization. Lunchtime has come to an end. Okay. This is our fleet person. So... energy weapon damage. We're actually not using energy weapons right now. So because of that, we'll go for the fleet health promotion instead. And actually no planets are at max pop. So that's nice enough. Alright, which one of these do we want? All these planets are bad, but this one gets us this resource, so I think we want this one. Yeah, I think we'll go with this planet first. It's basically a resource dump planet. So we'd like to colonize this one if we can. Name it Ilum. I mean, it's a cold system. Works for me. Alright, so we want to get our system development plan going, so it'll give it 60 more production. Like double the production, and then we'll go from there. Alright. Yeah, so we started out up here, but we have definitely established control over this part of the galaxy. This system is basically useless. It has one step planet with negative anomalies and the game's worst resource, super spuds. Like, that's seriously the game's worst resource, so we have no interest in that. Alright. These guys, on the other hand, can pop over here to Redwoods, because that's where we're kind of getting our ships for. Oh wait, there's actually pirate ships incoming. Oops. Cancel that order. Get over here and intercept those pirates. Alright, I want to go for the curiosity revealing tech next. So I want to see what we have. And then we'll try to knock some of those out. We'll try to figure out what else we have. Alright, anyway. Oh, we actually don't have much to build this turn. Libra got upgraded to the next system development, so that's nice. So, I was going to work on more military ships here while my other planets were terraforming. So we wanted to design a ship that's a tank to soak up damage for us. So we want the defensive modules. So I finished this one, which gives us a huge bonus against energy weapons. Of course, we do want some of the other type too. Alright, that's it. That's all we can do. Okay. Then we also want movement. That should be plenty. We'll slap this on so we can get some more transports on here. So see how this... By default, this ship holds 300, but we can... Wait, is this... Never mind, we can use this so we can take it up to 700. I'll probably also design a dedicated, transport ship later on. And so then what's left over, we have more of the weapons we have elsewhere. This is the weapon I'm using right now. So we'll just slap a couple of these on here as well. This is our tank ship with 10 movement. So this is like our offensive ship. It has 1600 attack. This has 900 attack. But like, look at the difference in health. This has 8500 base health. This has 1100 base health. And it carries way more soldiers too. It carries twice as many soldiers, so it's better for invasions. So we'll start building some of these. And we can 2-turn these. We can basically 1-turn these out of these systems up here. As I said, as soon as Goplasia is done with its terraforming, we'll knock this out. We're actually almost done here. This is going to monsoon. And actually, look at all this. We're actually going to get a ton of overflow here. So we should be able to, because like we're just barely short of being able to finish this, should be able to do the terraforming the forest in 1 turn. Then we'll knock out these. So like this gives 100 XP. This gives 200 XP, although this can only be built on 1 planet. And yeah, then we'll just start cranking more ships. But as I said, then we'll go for the. Then we're gonna go for the jugular with these guys. So we're not that far off. We've been playing this very peacefully so far. But we need more of this resource. We need more adamantium, so.
Our purpose is to kill.
No. Go away.
Our purpose is to kill.
There's a blockade where? Oh. Alright. Okay, here we go.
Defend the faith.
Our purpose is to kill.
Shut up! Stop bothering me! Just go away! Just leave me alone! Alright, so here comes their fleet. So they have, they moved into some medium ships. They have 2 mediums. 4 mediums? But it's mostly still small ships in this stack. So it's not as dangerous as it might look like. Is this seriously not arrived in this system yet? But we are at the point where we want to start building some more ships. As I said, this is a decent stack. 6,800. But like this stack alone has 6,700, and there's only 4 ships right here. So, alright. Let's try to concentrate our slugs in one spot. So that these guys are... Alright, there we go. 20... So, these guys here... How much of power do these power? Alright, these pirates have like nothing. So I'm going to send these guys over here, and then I'll use my stack of older ships to handle these pirates that are incoming. Yeah. So this looks good. So I have 11,000 attack, 11,000 defense, 109,000 health. They have about the same health, but like clearly they have less than I do over there. And again, I haven't really started. I'd love to get this ship over there to help out, so I have a tank ship to suck up some damage, but we'll get there. Alright. So apparently I'm being blockaded, a trade route's being blockaded on that planet? Okay, I didn't think any of my trade routes flowed through that planet, but whatever. We also should probably try to take over this system, because it's pretty deep in our territory. I don't love having an enemy system there, completely unconnected to anything. Kind of annoying, amusing. But yeah, we'll try to take over this. We as far as actually winning the game, by the way, so we have to control 19 systems to win. We already have 11. Now that's just one of the different victory conditions. You can also control all the factions' home systems, but that doesn't seem very practical in this game. Like, there's a home system way over here. I'm sure we could go take it, but it's not practical. Score is if you hit turn 300, we're not going to make it to turn 300. You can build 2 wonders to end the game. We don't have the wonders unlocked yet. Maybe if the game goes on long enough. This is never happening. I've never won an economy victory. You have to generate 595,000 dust. We've generated 6,000. So we are like 1% of the way there. And then science, you can research to the end of the tech tree. That can also end the game. So you have to research these 4 techs here. This one, you get the idea. But to unlock each one, like to unlock this, you have to have had 3 techs here and 3 techs here on this field. So probably the game will end with us just having 19 planets, because that's the most likely way for this things to end. All right, anyway, all 3 of our core planets. By the way, we have not had this system very long, but it's already one of our core systems. They already all maxed out on pop, so they're going to send to their respective donations. Oh, Libra's finished at getting pop. Okay, so we'll send to Auriga instead, because Auriga has a portal. Again, using the stronger planets to support the weaker ones, and then stubborn. Alright. And we'll all keep growing pop. Okay. So we went to monsoon, now we go to forest, and it is indeed 1 turn. Excellent. Just about done terraforming here. Zayast, I think, needs 2. Nope, only needs 1 turn. Okay, Zayast is going to be all forest worlds by the time this is done. It's continuing to regrow its pop at breakneck speed. And all right, Academy is done with its jungle. Okay, so this is another shipbuilding world. It doesn't really need anything else. All its planets are terraformed to jungle, getting 800 production per turn. We could do the do we want to knock out the research things? I mean, let's build some ships here first, and then I can always shift back to research later. So we want the big data shipyards for the 40 initial XP, and then we want the real-time relays for another 100 XP, and then we can build some ships. And we'll build some of these tank ships first. It's actually pretty close to the front lines too. Not that that matters with portals, but it could have mattered. All right, so here, well, we definitely want this, +3 dust per planet with luxury resource. Well, that's all of them. So we 100% want that. Morale is a non-issue. This planet's exceedingly happy. But we can knock this out too for more dust. So it would be nice to have a little bit more. This is not, we don't really need the minor stuff because the only thing we would get would be more titanium, and we have plenty of titanium, so we probably don't need that. Maybe we'll get the star system trade value, I don't know. But it's probably just do these two, and then get the National Museum, and then start shipbuilding here. It's probably. Alright, Ilum's just getting started, obviously. So we'll knock out this, and then we'll revisit after that. How many of this? We're only getting 5 of these per turn. So actually, let's get the Slag and Sludge Center, and then we'll revisit after that. As far as the ionic crystals, we're getting 13 of these per turn. So we have tons of these. And I do have a ship. This Horatio ship can explore curiosities. I might. Well, we want to see what curiosities pop up once this is done. There should be some that we haven't gotten yet. Also, we should have a major battle here at Redwoods this turn. Alright, we'll come back to this in a second. Alright, here we go. Pirate Mark. Okay, I don't care about these pirates. Yeah. Alright, these are the pirates, so this is whatever. It doesn't matter, we have a huge edge here. Yeah, they just died. Are these guys just in the system with me? Oh, they didn't make it there yet. Okay. Oh, here comes more ships. Alright, this is a more sizable stack here. Okay, I also want to get my hero over there. I realize now that my hero's ship is not with these others. So we really do want to get this hero ship, right? Here we go, this guy. So we really don't want to get you over to here with the main fleet. Looks like we're finally starting to see some attacks from the AI. Good news is we did build this new tank ship, so let's get you over here. Can merge you with the fleet as well. There we go. So we did kill the pirates that were over there. And it looks like we have a curiosity to explore here. Let's see what we've got. We found drift buds. Oh, 100% star system trade value. Okay, that's not a very good resource. Not the strongest resource. Where else do we have now curiosities to explore? Okay, there's some in Arica. One on Stubborn. Okay. I have a number of them to explore on different worlds. Any up here? It's the little blinking thing. It looks like... Oh, Zayast has some. So, Zayast, we can just do this. It actually only costs 100 production to see what these are. So on mature worlds, it's usually faster just to click this. And we'll scout out whatever the heck these are. Alright, so we turned that into a forest. Now the next best planet is probably this one. So you can start going to Monsoon as well. Drift buds, hooray. Alright, so Zios, these planets don't have any curiosities to reveal. Goplacia does not. Okay. But down here we have like an awful lot. Oh, it sounds like William's on his way. Prince William.
Bang the drums, because you're gonna love this guy.
Wait, hold on. There we go. Oh, there you go. Oh, I got him. I got him. Was he asleep upstairs or was he just up upstairs? Okay. He's got crazy hair today. Yeah. So we took him for a little stroll around earlier today, and he got lunch with us at a restaurant. He's been really good at restaurants for us.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You making your guest appearance, your cameo appearance on stream?
Why do you have fear in your eyes? Why is he seeing ghosts, Mike?
What is going on?
Why is he seeing
Why
ghosts
are
on
you
your
upset?
stream?
What's going on? You know it's me, right? There we go. Yeah? Yeah. What? What? Yeah.
He has not been watching, so he cannot comment on your show.
He cannot comment on the strategy. Okay. Yeah, we didn't comb his hair fast enough last night when we washed his head, and it kind of got in this crazy mohawk. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Like and subscribe if you'd like Sula to try that hairstyle.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We're also drooling a lot. Oh. He's actually been really good recently. He hasn't slept 100% as well as we would like, but as babies go, he's quite well. So he's doing great. Thanks for bringing him down.
Of course.
Oh, guess who else is here? Sydney's here too, because we're here, so that means Sydney has to be here too. Hey, buddy.
Sydney! Sydney, where are you going?
Where are you going?
He doesn't have any food for you, sir. Sydney! Sydney!
There he is, under the desk. One of his favorite spots. Okay.
Come on, Sydney.
He's gonna follow.
Good boy.
He's gonna follow his mom
Do you
around.
notice?
Notice what? No, I did not. Okay.
And also,
No. Okay. I did not. No. Sydney, you are not good. Anyone else?
you should come back.
Okay, we'll get that. I'll get that as soon as I'm done then. Okay. Sydney was not the best. It looks like he went number 2 down here in the basement. We did not realize that. He must not be feeling 100%. Yeah. He does not normally do that. Okay. All right, well, that's something fun we'll get to clean up as soon as this stream's done. Anyway, poor Sydney. Okay, there we go. Looks good. Okay. Well, after that interlude, let's see what else we have on these planets then, shall we? Oh, that's what I was hoping to find. Protospores. Excellent. That's the resource I was looking for. So apparently we're gaining in militarism. Are there more protospores here? No, there's more of that fairly useless resource. Okay. So how many of these are there? 2.5. Okay. Well, we need to get this. So we can at least increase that up to 3 per turn. Because this is what I want to use for my system development plan. So I want to use this and this and this. 4% per plus 4 research per pop, 20% per system. That's per system level. So for system 4, that would be, you know, 4 times this. And then all this other stuff as well. So I think those are the ones we want to do, but let's just make sure that we can spot. So I'm really hoping that there's more of these protospores somewhere that I can find. Anyway, so over here at Academy, we can put this. Yeah, we'll get this, figure out what this is. And Stubborn has one to grab 2. That only takes 1 turn, so we can knock that out quickly. And then Poverty Point. That only takes 1 turn, so we'll get that. I think that that knocks out just about all of these. I don't see any on that New Planet quest. Okay. Alright. So let's now go through the other stuff. Okay, so Zarak is maxed out on pop, but Zarak does not grow pop that fast. I'm content to just have this sit at a max pop. So it only grows 1/3 of a pop point. So I'm not going to go through the trouble of moving pop around here. Alright, anyway, so we finished terraforming to Terran there. I would like to get this, but it only really helps on fertile planets, and we only have 1 fertile planet. I mean, I guess it's decent on cold, but yeah. So let's go ahead and terraform this. We'll go ahead and continue terraforming there. Okay, meanwhile, Goplasia. Okay, Goplasia is basically done with its terraforming now. As I said, this could be turned into an atoll, but I think I'm okay. Would lose 4 production per pop to do that. I think I'm okay with where we are right now. Okay, so we're going to build this, and then we're going to build this, and then we build military. Meanwhile, Libra needs to build this, if you want that extra XP. We already moved the ship that was here elsewhere, didn't we? Yeah, we already moved that. And Academy's about to build... Oh wait, did I slot in? Yeah, I already got that. And Quest needs to colonize this planet so we can get this resource flowing. Let's do that. We need to get more pop here, but we can figure that out once the current planets we're working on are filled up. Okay, so busy turn, not just because William and Sydney came down here. Busy turn. I'm interested to see what all those curiosities come back with on the inner turn. Alright, so now that we've revealed that, what else are we looking for? Well, we probably want to grab this tech, because the microwave pipes are pretty nice. Again, it costs even more adamantium, but this +2 of everything per pop is really nice on our best planets. We'd love to get that, and then we'll figure it out from there. Probably need to get another one of these so we can unlock this next tier. I might just take this for the extra movement points on ships, and the ability to move outside star lanes is pretty nice. But anyway, these, you know, we've got ships incoming. The Vadyani actually have a pretty decent sized fleet here. Oh well. Well, we're about to see some action over here at Redwoods. Thankfully, we were able to get our fleet commander over here to help out. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we only have to fight one of these 2 fleets at a time. I don't know how much movement speed they have. Alright, we found... Okay, the dust, the thing that increases dust. Endless Archive. Okay. Oh, more protospores. That's on Academy. Okay, great. Anti-shrapnel hull. Oh, I need to change my battle tactics. More dust water. Okay. Okay. Wait, what happened to the ships that were headed over here? I see the Horatio ships. What happened to the other ships? Where did they go? I don't know. Well, in any case, let's go ahead and change up our military tactics while I'm thinking about it. Okay. So I definitely want that short range one. here. This long, I don't have any long range stuff at the moment. But I want this for sure. Evasive maneuvers. I want one that's for long range, just in case I end up. This one, I think. And I don't know if I have one for medium range. And I like more than that. This one probably over this. I don't really have any medium range ships at the moment. Okay. Alright. You are the one who has the military one, so this actually gives us plus 25% with manpower on Empire. Alright, let's take these guys on. Yeah, we actually have quite a bit more than that. Oh, did those two end up fighting each other? Maybe that's why I'm not seeing them. Maybe they fought each other. They're probably going to retreat, as expected. One of their ships got destroyed. Alright. What is this? Got another little pirate fleet over here. Well, if they try to come to this direction, we can always portal over to deal with them. You are not quite ready to be reassigned to be a governor yet. Okay. Alright, so I want a few more of these tank ships. And then I'll look to build some transports. I guess the Argosy, it tells me, will be ready in one turn. Alright. All three of my main planets are ready to teleport pop somewhere else. There we go. All can send pop somewhere else. Okay, so where's my other source of... so we have this source here of protospores. We have another source here on Academy. Okay. It's on this planet, so this needs to be a slag and sludge center instead. Just so we can get that up to 3.5. And remember how Poverty Points had the governor to give us more of this? We might be shifting this governor over to Academy because I think this might be the limiting resource going forward. Okay, so how much of this do we get? We get 6.6 per turn. I can get this up to like 8 per turn. Oh, this is also, I can also use this for trade route stuff too. That'll also help increase this via trade routes, right? Yeah. So I'm getting some of this via trade routes. So I could put another trading route headquarters on this system, which will ensure that this will get traded as well. Yeah. So I should actually put this on the system, even though the production is really bad on this system. Also, why are they all on this planet? This is a much better planet. There we go. Gives us more production. Yeah. So I think we want this to be our next company headquarters, specifically so that we can trade more of this. And then, all right. So we know what our system development plan is going to be. So it's going to be this, and this, and this. And we're going to have to make sure we can get more of this, because right now we do not have a lot of this, but okay. So we also need this planet, yeah, to improve the supply of this. And then Ilum needs to increase. Oh, we have another ruin there too. Okay, well, let's get this and move it to Ilum then, because and we have another curiosity to explore there. So it'll be their next turn. These guys, I don't know if they're actually strong enough to fight off these guys. I might have to send some of these ships down here to chase off whatever the heck these pirate ships are. But we'll see where they're headed to. Alright, anyway. Actually finished a lot of stuff. Okay, so you You finished your stuff. Okay, you finished the stuff that gives us more XP on ships. So build me a couple of these. I need a couple more of these tank ships. Give me like 3 or 4 of them, and then we'll be good. Alright, this is Red... Redwoods was still terraforming. That's what it was doing when it was interrupted. Need this to go to monsoon and then to forest, and then we're basically done here. Yeah, I said I wanted to get 100% influence conversion cost. Okay, that's not useful. That would be if someone was trying to flip my systems culturally, which is not happening. Also, what happened to all the food here on this system? Somehow it lost its insane food output. Well, we'll fix that. Just fix that then. And stubborn, which is now basically maxed out its pop on its best planet. Do we do the fabrication license here? Probably. It's not one of my better systems, but we probably still want that. Actually, you know what? Instead of the fabrication license, let's just upgrade the modernization plan instead. Go to system 3. Okay. And then this is, okay, whatever. All right, so now we kind of have free extra research to do. So we kind of have some extra, because there's nothing critical I need right this second. So I might go for this, just because I will need this eventually. William sounds very unhappy up there. Then I could also unlock more slots for the ships I have right now. That could be interesting. I can't really put more slots here because it costs adamantium. I don't have adamantium, but I could do this and upgrade more slots for the defensive ship. Maybe, we'll see. Before doing this, though, one more tech here gets us to unlock this next field. So, I don't need extra vision range. That's not that needed. This, though, with extra movement would be nice, certainly. And then this can be additional population. Let's go for the additional population slots, just because. We'll probably want the extra movement later, but we'll see. That seems less necessary. Okay. All right, time for an election. So we can actually use this to improve very strong boost. Let's do this. We want to boost the scientists, because the more people that are scientists, the happier our overall population is. There we go. So most of our people are scientists, which means they'll be very happy. All right, so we also unlock this, plus 33% damage on weapons modules. I don't know if we have quite enough influence to run that right now, but if we're going to be fighting, we would like to have that in play, certainly. Yeah, you better run. Okay. Because they want a truce. Well, see, the thing is, if I accept a truce with them, then I also have a truce with the Horatio as well, and I don't want that, because I'm about to go on the offensive soon. Actually getting pretty close to that. Alright, so here comes another... Maybe this is the same Vadyani fleet from before, I don't know. Anyway, though, let's get you over there. And kind of building up this fleet here. Alright, that's the most we can put. I would love to have like one more tank here. I think I'm like down like one tank. I kind of like to have like twice as many offensive ships as defensive, because the defensive ships are just there to soak up damage. Oh yeah, and then there's this system back here that's just an ash world by itself. Let's come back to that in a second. Okay, so once again, all three of our... Oh no, Academy's not one of my world thickers pop. Syost and Goplacia regrew their pop instantly again. Oh, Academy's maxed out. Okay, so we have to send somewhere else now. Ariga it is. Just keep filling up all these worlds. Oh, you're already sending to Araga? Okay, well, you know, grow even faster then. Actually, it's going to be maxed out as soon as that happens. I have to find somewhere else to send Pop after that. Alright. Ziost is slowly, not really slowly, but it feels like slowly, turning into all forest. I have to go back and look at like the first stream to remember how bad this system was. It had like tons of potential, but it was not strong when we first got it. Oh, that's a good question. Can you send... I would assume that you can use the Argosys portal. If it can create portals, I would assume that it can do that for the purpose of population as well as everything else. I love how it's just moving to Poverty Point, and then over to Araga, and then it should be able to get there next turn. Yeah, so next turn we can just start feeding people in. How long until we can reassign Opbot? Okay, 2 more turns. 2 more turns, we can send him back as a governor. Alright. So now we've got 3.5 of this per turn. And I wanted to get another one of these ships, I said. And then that's probably enough for the time being with those 2 once they pop out. Then I'll start building some transport ships. Alright, Redwoods. Okay, Redwoods is back up to 200 food per turn. Let's go ahead and get the microwave pipes here. This is going to be awesome. +2 of everything on the system. Again, you can see how badly I need adamantium. I'll try to get one then on Goplasia as well. I should have enough next turn to build one. I'm just always hurting for this. I really need to get down here and grab this resource. I just need more of this resource so badly. Alright. And then on this system we need this. Oh, that's right. I also have a ship. It's about to check out what's on that Curiosity. There we go. Dustwater, okay. Terraform Ilum 2 into a temperate planet, and we get... Okay, well, we'll do that eventually, but it's probably not happening in the near future. Oh, that's really nice. That's an improved health module, so it's good against projectiles, which is what we need. We need better projectile defense. That's actually pretty good. I'm actually going to pin that quest. Oh, we're about to finish this. This one here. No. Pin. There we go. I mean, that'll take a little while, but we will get that eventually. But that's like actually fills a tech hole that we have at the moment. All right, come on in. Let's rumble, buddy. I'm ready to go. So far, the AI has mostly just run away and has not tried to fight me in this game. Keep waiting for like the big battle to take place, and it hasn't happened yet. Okay, so this one... Be the first to unlock 40 technologies. Rewarding. Terraforming Megasite. I actually don't know what that means. We also got this, because we built the Mavros Skunkworks. Alright, what does this do? Oh, oh wow, that's excellent. Wow. Minus 50% terraformation costs on Empire. That's really good. You've seen how much terraforming we've been doing. Alright, so we want to be... All of my ships are short range. Like, they all do max damage at short range, so we want to be up close. They'll probably just run away again, but... No, they're going to fight. Let's do it. Let's roll. And then at some point we need to unlock the carrier technology just so we can build a fleet of carriers that's enormous. Alright. Because they'll have like 100,000 HP apiece, something like that. Alright. Yeah, here's our new boys, the slugs that we built. Where's our new defensive ships, the tanks? Over here, just so we can see what they look like. There we go. Yeah, 30,000 HP. So they don't have nearly as many weapons, they don't deal as much damage, but like the enemy ships have to shoot at these first before they can shoot at the slugs. And they have like twice as much health and really high defenses. Meanwhile, what are we doing to their ships over there? Let's zoom over there and see. So they have the same thing here too, this shield 9. That's where we have to shoot at this ship first before we can go after the hunter. Although I guess there are some ships that are not in range of this one. So some of our ships are going after this one, but I mean it's not that close. We're kind of pouring it in from multiple sides at once. Over here, flanking this ship. As soon as that happens, these ships will get targeted and they'll get blown up. Yep. That's gonna explode. And meanwhile, now that the protecting ship is out of the way, we can focus on these. That's 7,000 health on a small ship? Wow. Why do they have 7,000 HP on a small? Oh well. Not anymore, they don't. So, we didn't lose anything. They took out like a third of the health on a couple ships. So, pretty good battle. Tore right through them. This ship took the most damage. Yeah, it lost like a little more than a third of its health. And that's basically it. Nothing else took much. This tank lost like 20% of its health, and that's about it. You see there was no tank in this formation. See there's a tank here, a tank here. There's no tank in this little group. What are these called? Formations. So they were able to shoot at a ship that was not a tank. So that's why I wanted, that's why I said I wanted 3 tanks, so I'd have 1 in each of these 3, and then they'd have to shoot at it. Oh, here comes an arc. Okay. Well, have fun with that. Anyway, so we won that battle, so now these ships will heal a bit. You can actually pay to heal, but I don't want to pay 4,000. It's not an emergency. Also, this guy leveled up. It's no surprise. You got a ton of XP for that. So, get the additional fleet plating and fleet health. So we can then take 20% shield. Oh, this one. Plus 6 movement on fleet. That's awesome. That's actually really good. Like we just have insane movement as soon as we can take that. Okay. Again, our 3 core planets have all gained pop again. So let's get you over to here. Argosy. There we go. Create portal, and then now we can send a quest. So where are we sending? So Arga is completely full until it can colonize this planet. We've actually filled it up entirely with pop. It can barely feed itself. 3 food. Just barely feeds itself. And Stubborn. Alright, one of these systems is still pumping people to Stubborn. These other 2 will go to Quest for the time being. It's a little tedious to micro the population like this, but you do get huge benefits from doing it. It's the reason why my planets have all grown so quickly. Redwoods went from being a tiny fly speck to being a metropolis in 20 turns because we just pumped in pop from other systems. Okay, excuse me. Alright, so Goplasia finished the Mavro Skunkworks. Now we want to do the microwave pipes. Knock that out. And yeah, at that point we can start just building ships. Actually, no, there's still another thing to build too. There's this, which is +1 population slot on fertile. And every planet here is fertile, so that would be another 4 pop that can grow. So we should do that too. I'll just queue it up ahead of time. Alright, Poverty Point has 1 planet that's not garbage now. This Steppes world. Actually not garbage. Okay. I should also be done streaming soon. I think that's what Liz was texting me about. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have to wrap this up because we need to get ready for dinner and take care of William soon. Alright, so we managed to get this to Steppes. Let's see what we can do as far as terraforming these other planets. All right, Stubborn was able to modernize. That's good. Now the next thing we want to do here, we can actually do level 4 modernization on a system too. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Well, that's going to have to go on Goplacia. That's probably the next thing I do there, because Ziost is still terraforming. All right, well, now that we can do that, then let's work on this, because this lets us build autonomous administration. +1 systems prefer triggering expansion disapproval, but requires a system level 4 upgrade. All right, anyway, so Stubborn. Still want to try to get the production up in this system if we can. So we don't have enough to do the fabrication license, so we'll just work on a little bit more science then for the time being. We can do this, followed by this. That'll keep you busy for a little bit. And then Quest is trying to colonize over here. So we wanted that so we could get this resource flowing. Let's do this, and then this is the other good planet in the system. So why don't you grab that? Okay. So we were not quite able to go on the offensive, but we've been smashing all the enemies that try to come towards us. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to design, I'll just show this here at the end, we're going to design an invasion ship, which is going to be just for invading. I can put 2,300 soldiers on this. Oh, we actually need to have some kind of movement, don't we? Need to have some kind of movement on the ship. Okay. 1,500, that should be sufficient. Transport. Just get like 2 or 3 of those and go for the jugular. Alright. So we're gonna have to stop here, but things are coming along nicely. Save. If you look at the score, we've started to decisively pull away in front of Horatio, and that's only going to get worse once we start taking over their planets. So here's hoping that we can invade and get down here. We want to grab these 3 planets, grab this planet, and then see how far. Remember, we only need 8 more planets to win the game, and we can easily just use the Argosy to grab this planet and this planet, so we really only need 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Maybe this one for 7 because that's their home world. It'll be fun to take their home world. We probably only need 1 or 2 more sessions to finish off this game. Anyway, though, hope your weekend's off to a great start, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, folks. Take care.